Hello everyone, welcome to Kritika Mathur Astrology. Mercury is moving in the sign of Taurus and it is going to be since 7 June till 24th June. So after 68 days of long time in Aries, it is finally going to move in Taurus. And this is me, Kritika. As you know, I'm an astrologer, numerologist, vastu consultant and life coach. Today I'm going to cover this amazing transit happening in the sign of Taurus. So let's get started. The first thing we see is Mercury was not very comfortable in the Rahu Ketu zone, and we all have experienced problems with miscommunication in the relationships. I mean, I'm getting this message almost daily on how couples are fighting, how problems are because of other people, how other people are misunderstanding them and they are breaking off friendships and so on. And still we cannot say Mercury will be comfortable. Why? Mercury is in its friendly sign, it is in Venus's sign. Mercury is very comfortable here, but we should not forget that Ketu is aspecting this Mercury. That is the reason why this Mercury is still not performing at its best. So worldwide we can expect that lot of development in the area of education, finance, stock investment, stock market, and in the field of finances, banks will be there. We can also expect some upliftment in these areas, something good happening in these particular areas. Mercury is a planet of finance, commerce, trade, education, children. It also denotes maternal family of ours. So we will touch base on all the ascendants from Aries to Pisces and try and understand how each ascendant will behave. Before that, if you do not know what is your ascendant, then please put down your place, time, date of birth, full name in the comment section below and I'll get back to you informing what your ascendant is. You must watch this video according to your ascendant and your moon sign. So let's get started, and let's start with Aries. For Aries ascendant, Mercury will be in the Taurus and Mercury will be in the second house, as you can see here in the chart. So for Aries ascendant, a lot of focus is going to go on the finance management, meaning you will get a lot of different ideas as to where to invest, what to do with your money, what to do with the finances that you have, which assets to go for, which stocks to invest in, and you will be very communicated within your family. Try not to have miscommunication in the family and especially with your siblings. If there is someone who in the family is trying to create fight, like maternal aunts, uncles, bua, then you should not get involved directly in that fight. Try to let this Mercury move out from Taurus and then you should act upon these miscommunications. Let's move on to the next ascendant, which is Taurus. For Taurus ascendant, the Mercury transit in Taurus will be in its first house, and you can see the Kundali here. Here Mercury is conjunct with Sun, but here we are solely talking about the transit of Mercury. So what will happen is that you will be, first of all, become very communicative. You will be very talkative. You will want to express more now. If you used to express, that will increase. If you did not used to express, then you will start expressing more and more, which is a good thing. Also, you will want to learn more. You might start a new course, you might start a new education, and you will be working with kids or in the education field. If you're a teacher, it is a very good time for you. If you're into banking sector also, it's a good time. If you're into advertising, communication, teaching, banking, any form of art, writing, then this time is very good for you as well. Also try to make yourself clear when you communicate so that people don't misconstrue you, and so that you don't run into problems. Other than that, Mercury is good here and it is going to give its good benefits because Mercury is also Digbali in the first house. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Gemini. For the Gemini ascendant, the transit is going to be in the 12th house, and you can see the chart over here. So for Gemini ascendant, what will happen is that you can have some psychological problems, but you can also meet old friends coming back to you, some old connections coming back to you, and you can revisit them, you can restart communicating with your old friends, your college friends perhaps, but psychologically you can have some problems. But you do have to take care of your sleep patterns, because you might have poor sleep during this time. You can have breaks in sleep, you can even start talking in sleep. Sometimes what happens is that we see some dream when we are sleeping, and we start talking while sleeping. So that can happen. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Cancer. For Cancerian, the transit is in the 11th house, and for you guys it's a very good transit. It's a very, very good time to invest. You can invest in stocks, shares, crypto based on your personal chart. If that chart supports, then definitely it's a good time for investments. Also, this is a time wherein you can make new connections professionally. You can meet new people, you can talk to people, you can make some references, contact building exercises. And especially when it comes to the finances, this month is great, and this transit is great for you. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Leo. For Leo, the transit is in the 10th house, and for you guys what will happen is that you will be very, very busy during this full transit, and you can see the timeline in the first half of the video. But you will be very busy during this month. You will always be meeting people, making strategies, having a lot of meetings at your workplace. If you have business, then also you'll have a lot of meetings and people interactions, a lot of client meetings. So you will be very busy during this transit, and you will come out as a very influential person, a person who speaks a lot, a person who expresses. So it is a good time for network building, and this network building will help you with your finances later on when this transit is over. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Virgo. For Virgo ascendant people, what will happen is that you will have you can have some fights with your father, so you have to take care in that area. And if you travel, especially long distance travels, then recheck your tickets, dates, if the tickets are booked correctly or not, if there's a flight change, if there's a cancellation, postponing, preponing, all these things. And even with your daily appointments, calendars at work, you have to be on your toes about these things. And you can lose a job, but immediately after that you can gain another job also while this transit is there. And for the timings of the transit, you can refer to the first part of the video where I explain that this Mercury transit is from when to when. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Libra. For the Librans, this is how the chart is going to look. Simple, the transit is in the 8th house. So what will happen is that first of all, there is a job change which is long awaited, and surely it will happen during this time. If you're into research work, then this time is very good, and also you will feel that you're being more vocal about the things. You will be very logical about the happiness, so you will feel that okay, I will do what makes me happy, I will take up job which makes me happy. This is the kind of mindset, subconscious mind you're going to have this month, and you'll be very vocal about things. And for researchers, for people who are into accounting, researching, back-end job, operational back-end jobs, for them this month is very good if you're a Libran. So coming to the next ascendant, which is Scorpio. For Scorpio ascendant, the transit is going to be in the 7th house, and for you what will happen is that first of all, there can be some miscommunication with the spouses. So because of a third person, because of family or because of Bua Mosi, that is maternal aunts, and your sister or father, because of them there can be some problems in the couple, within the spouses, with your wife or with your husband. And apart from that, we can also see that there can be a job change, like a career change for you. And for business owners, entrepreneurs, this month is good if you have your own business. And also, if you are going to travel somewhere, you have to recheck about the travel tickets and everything, if it's going fine or not, because there can be cancellation, postponing. So you have to be careful on what dates you have booked the tickets, and if the tickets are still there. So you have to be just very, aware when you're booking tickets and all. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius people, the transit is going to be in the 6th house. So you will be very competitive for people who are going for competitive exams. That for them it's a very good time, and you will build a lot of relations at your workplace. Like you will make contacts, you'll be very friendly, you will be that social butterfly of the office, and you will be very good with the people that you're working with, and you'll be very friendly with them. And for the student natives also, this is a good time. If you're planning to give a competitive exam, you're appearing for any kind of exams, this time is very good. This whole transit is very good for you. But just be mindful that if you're in any kind of problem this month or this transit, then you can take help from your maternal aunts and uncles. They will be the ones who can help you out and bring you out of a difficult spot. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Capricorn. For Capricorn ascendant, the transit is in the 5th house, and what we will see is that you will have good relationships with your children, and your children will be doing very well. So for their education, this is a good time, but you will be very confused as to what decision you have to make. And if you're in any kind of relationship, you're not yet married, then you can have miscommunication with your partner. So you have to take care of that, and in case you run into any fights or miscommunication with your partner, then I would recommend you to just wait until this transit is over. And if you have any issue, problem, don't talk it out right now. Just wait for this time to pass, and then you should confront the partner if there's any issue. So you should wait for the right time. That's what astrology is for. We make you aware of what to be done at what time. Until when is the transit is there, you can go back to the first half of the video to get the dates. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Aquarius. For Aquarius ascendant, the transit is in the 4th house. So you might be working from home. There can be an assignment for which you have to stay at home. Lot of time you'll be spending at home itself. It's a good time to do a new course for any kind of learning. It's a great time, and you can focus on your education and learning. You will be able to put a lot of concentration. If you're not able, if you were doing a course but you couldn't concentrate, now is the time when you can concentrate on your course and education. So for the student natives also, this month is very good. Coming to the next ascendant, which is Pisces. For Pisces, this transit is in the 3rd house. So there will be some kind of an over communication from your side. So if you're into writing or blogging, then you might write something or post something which can go against you. So you'll be too much vocal, or too much out there, and you'll be it's a good thing to express, but in your case it will be too much of expression and too much of talking, because of which you can run into a problem. So you have to be mindful of what you are putting, especially on social media, on internet, and the way you put, for you it might be just okay how you put it, but the way people will perceive can go against you. So just take a little bit of care. If your siblings need your help, then you should be there to help them, and your elder sibling can go for an education also. So that is all from my side for the Mercury transit, and you can book consultations with me at personal. You have all the details in the screen. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. You will see the subscribe button and press the bell icon so that you never miss any video from this channel and you always catch up. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Thank you again.